Hey there, I'm Michael and today I'm going to tell you about Hero Realms from White Wizard Games. So looking at the box here you can see it's about fantasy creatures. You know, we've got an orc and a dragon and a wizardy person. So, you know, fantasy theme very strongly integrated here. What the game is a deck builder. If you don't know what that is, it means that you each have your own deck of cards and you'll start off with basic cards, and over the course of the game you'll be adding and removing cards from your deck. The whole idea is that you're improving your deck, making it bigger and better until you win the game. And in Hero Realms, you win the game by eliminating your opponent, because you each have health points, which you can mark with these cards or on a piece of paper, however you want to do it. The way a turn will work is you'll have a hand of 5 cards. These cards to begin with will either give you attack to attack your opponent's life points, represented by the red circle with the number in, or the yellow circle with the number in, which will give you buying power. The buying power allows you to buy cards from this lovely market here. The top right of the card gives you how much the card costs. You can buy multiple cards, and when you buy a card, you instantly replace it with another card from the deck. You'll keep taking turns like this and then discarding all your cards and drawing a new hand of cards until one player has been eliminated, if you're playing 2-player. If you're playing multiplayer, it depends on the mode you're playing, and the rulebook has a various number of rules for the different number of players that will affect whether you finish as soon as one person dies, or until there's one person left standing, or if you're working in a team, etc. So that is a summary of the game. What do I think? Well, we'll start with the artwork. The box artwork here is very representative. These are in fact things that you will see on the cards, and I think it is lovely generic fantasy artwork. And I'm a fan of generic fantasy artwork. I think it's gorgeous. I think the cards are really nice. They're a pretty look to look at. The graphic design of the cards is very good. Everything is clearly laid out. What about quality? Well, these are pretty damn good quality cards, to be honest. I can't really fault the quality. All the game is the cards, and they're lovely. So there's that. So let's move on to the gameplay. And really, it's impossible to talk about the gameplay in this without comparing it to Star Realms. If you have played Star Realms, this is Star Realms with a fantasy theme. Now, some of the power levels have been shifted, so things do more damage in general now, which does tend to make for a bit of a quicker game. That is a good thing and a bad thing. I will say that I prefer Hero Realms for one simple reason. I prefer the fantasy artwork. That's the only reason I prefer Hero Realms. There is kind of another thing. In Star Realms, you have bases which sit in front of you, and they have the numbers, so they're like that. Whereas in this, you have the champions, and their numbers are the same, so they sit better in the market. That's another little reason. So, what else is there to say about this? It's quick, it's fast, it's fun. Its random market means that it's got quite a high replay value, and there's a lot of cards in this market, so that's very good. The replay value on this is very good, but it is a very light game. It can very much be just luck didn't go in your favour this time and you end up losing. But it's a very quick game, which means that it's not such a big deal that luck is so big a part of this. What about scaling then? Because unlike Star Realms, this plays up to 4 players out of the box, and Star Realms was a 2-player only game. Well, if you're going to play multiplayer, I really suggest playing teams, to be honest. I've tried some of the other play modes, and yeah, they're just not as much fun. If you're going to have more people, really do teams, so avoid playing with 3 at all costs. But really, it's best at 2, the same way you would play Star Realms. And that's the thing, this is a bit of a Star Realms killer for me, except for one small factor, that's that it's a bigger box. So if I'm travelling, I might choose to take Star Realms just because it's smaller and more portable. Otherwise, this is Star Realms, but with a much more theme that I prefer. So that is my thoughts on Hero Realms by White Wizard Games. I do hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please do check out the rest of the videos on the channel, as well as sharing and subscribing to it. And as always, thanks for watching, and bye for now.